Solana or Cardano? Let the showdown begin. Question everything, trust nothing. Welcome to Debate Crypto. It's your boys, Keeper and Crusader, here on a Tuesday. It's not a trading day, and everybody looks at us as a trading channel now, Crusader. That's okay. We're going to do some news anyway, and we have actually something really fun for each and every one of you today, something that we have never shown before. We've been working on, I say we, really, let's give credit where credit's due. Crusader has been working on something in the background. I tweaked some of the math a little bit, Rain Man over here, and yeah, we got it working. So we're excited to show that to you, Crusader. How you doing today, bro?
Doing good, man. I am excited to finally show off this. I actually kind of alluded to it. I was in a space with Crypto Billy the other night, random night. They were doing a test run on spaces, and I actually told them that there was something coming up for the show where people will be able to, potentially be able to win some money. And here it is. We're finally going to be able to, give a little demo here.
That's right. I like to bless people, and it's one of those things where a lot of times you have this feeling that you're supposed to do something. Okay, that's fun. But Crusader and I have a feeling that each and every one of you could use some extra money because who can't, right? So we're going to demo that for you today throughout the show. So stick around through the whole show because, Crusader, I'm just throwing this out there. Should we, no matter what, we know how the game runs. Should we, no matter what, run through the whole game, like no matter what happens here, just so that the people get the full effect, like no matter what happens? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think we should see
Okay.
We should see it all the way to the end.
We'll see it all the way to the end.
How it plays out, and people can get excited about what's the potential possibilities here.
Yeah. So when we pull that up, guys, we will explain it to you and give you a little more info. We'll first check on the markets. We'll start there, and then I think we'll do an article and then start the process of showing you guys the game.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
I was going to say, before we show them the game, we will let you guys know how to be able to come onto the show, because you guys are going to be able to come onto the show, whether you want to show your face or not, that's up to you, but you'll be able to come onto the show to actually play the game with us live and be able to walk away with some money if it all goes out in your favor.
I think
so. We'll let you guys know how you could do that.
I think maybe we should make them come on camera. What do you think? I think it'd be more fun. I think it'd be more fun if we can see some of the people that we see all the time and then get the reaction and all that. So maybe we should just say, hey, listen, figure it out. Even if you got to come on your smartphone, that's fine. You've got a camera somewhere, you can do that. So we definitely, we're going to make that a rule because we want to see somebody's joy in their face or the pain that they feel as possibly it gets taken away, because it could go either way. All right, let's dive into it. Let's take a look at the markets. Also, pinned in the chat, if you guys are interested, season 2 is supposed to start next week for Trading War, so make sure to sign up if you haven't already. Somebody in the chat is scheduled to win $1,000, so just letting you guys know. Round of applause for that.
Good.
Excited to give that away too.
This channel is just giving money left and right. I know. And only got what, 20 people here?
I know. People well, you know what? We didn't tell Twitter that we were planning on giving away money. So maybe next time we should maybe advertise that a little bit. But it's just a demo. But somebody's going to have an opportunity to get the front end of the dollars and cents here coming up. So stick around. Let's check it out. All right, let's take a look at the markets. We'll go there first. Let me make sure I got this updated. The global crypto market cap is at, drum roll, please, 1.34 trillion with the T dollars. That's up 0.45%. Bitcoin up past our liquidation. Bitcoin up at 35,556. Yeah, it's up a couple percent. Crusader and I had an unlucky trade earlier today. Went against us. Ethereum 1897, sitting pretty much flat. BNB down almost 2% at $248. XRP's been pumping. It's at 69 cents. Great number, up 15% for the week. Crusader, I know you're excited to hear that. your favorite token of all. Solana just keeps on doing its thing. We're going to talk about it today. It's at $44, up almost 10% today and over 20% on the week. Cardano, it's the showdown, right? Number 7 versus number 8 is down 4.5%, but up almost the same on the weekly as Solana. Dogecoin sticking at about 7.5 cents, down a couple percent. Toncoin rounding out the top 10, up 6.32% and almost, a little bit over 14% on the week. Crusader, before we get into the articles, before we show the game, how you feel about the overall markets right now? It's been boring for a while. We've been getting
it's been exciting, dude.
No. Up until the last couple of weeks, it had been really boring. Now it's been kind of exciting. How are you feeling about things?
It's exciting to remember what it felt like to have green days in the altcoins, right? Having little mini altcoin seasons. Solana pumped out of nowhere from like $20 to $50, or actually $40-something.
Yeah.
And then, Cardano also moved up from like 26 cents all the way to like 30-something cents.
XRP fam.
XRP moved up to 70 cents, right? It only took them 5 years, but they're slowly getting to that $1. Eventually, someday it might happen.
Someday.
But it's exciting. We've been in this bear market for so long. We haven't seen massive moves. Chainlink is another one. Massive.
Chainlink's been pumping.
Massive run up, right? From like $6 all the way to $12, $13. It's like, dude, it reminds you how quickly the bear market can end and how quickly the bull market can start. And once it starts, like the real bull market starts, it just goes out of nowhere, just boom, it's gone. It's taken off, and it's just green day after green day and massive pumps to no end.
Yeah, VeChain's a little over 2 cents. You guys heard me talking about it. I need to purchase some more VeChain. I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback here to get us back below 2 cents, but it's down about 1.5% today, up almost 14% on the week. I mean, we've had the markets pumping, which, we say pumping. If any of you have ever been around for a bull market, this isn't anything. This is just like kind of a slow day in a bull market, but stick around. That will change. All right, let me jump into the chat real quick because I missed that today. First, from what I see, is basically a legend in the space of getting into the channel first. Green Day Profits. Cardano partnered with Polkadot LFG. Green Day Profits, we appreciate you for being here. Patrick Leishman in the house. He's a regular as well. FU, part of the DCA fam. Bam Bam, Patriot Caveman, Clay the Great, B Baker, Crypto Al in the house. Who else we got up in here? Johannes Gamboa says, Keeper, I hear you're fighting Rodney. Best of luck. Hope you whoop him. We have not announced who we're fighting. I don't know where you heard that, but I am fighting. That is definitely the truth. Let's see here. French Toaster, Bam Bam, Crypto Stevo. Listen, we appreciate every single one of you for being here, as always. All right, cool. Let's do the first article, then we'll get into the game.
Let's get it.
Let's talk about
what do we got?
Let's talk about
We're about Bitcoin. We're talking about money.
We're talking about quantitative easing. We talk about money. You know what this channel's about? Money. They're going to print the money. Investor Luke Groman says U.S. government will be forced into QE, which is quantitative easing, to avert crisis. Crusader's been talking about this for a while. I disagreed for a long time. I think there will be a point at which it happens. He said before the end of the year, and Crusader so far, not so sure you're going to be right on this.
We got 2 pauses.
We got pauses, but that's not the discussion we had.
The cuts are coming.
Okay. Macro investor Luke Groman says the U.S. government will soon be forced to print more money to address its rising debt and obligations. In a new interview with Peter McCormick on the What Bitcoin Did podcast, Groman says that with the combination of diminishing productivity and rising costs, the U.S. will face a simple choice between printing more money or defaulting on its debt. Groman, the founder and president of investment research, The Forest for the Trees, the forest for the trees? It's usually the forest from the trees. Okay. Says that the cuts to the public entitlements to balance the U.S. budget would be politically and practically impossible. Cutting defense spending is even more far-fetched, the investor says, leaving money printing as the final option. So let me ask you, Crusader, we have discussed this off and on for a while. And I said, hey, through the end of the year, not going to happen. It'll probably start happening at some point next year. Talk to everybody that's listening here. Maybe some people are new. Quantitative easing versus quantitative tightening. How does the government use this to their advantage and quote unquote to our advantage, and how it hurts us or helps us?
Yeah, I mean, when you're quantitative easing, right, you're just pumping money into the market, right? It's just green day after green day, right? You're pumping money into the stock market, just more money is circulating overall, more money velocity, and it's just easier and cheaper to, get out loans, and it's just easier to move money around a lot better, which is great for markets in the short term, right? Obviously, that leads to problems like inflation and stuff like that because you're putting more dollars into the circulation. Um, Quantitative tightening is when you start taking that money out, right? When you start trying to slow down money velocity, you're trying to raise interest rates, you're trying to make print a lot less money and just be able to just really rein in the horse right after you've let it go loose for so long, and it makes things a lot tougher in the economy. That's why we've seen interest rates skyrocketing. Right, we're like at 8% interest rates or something like that. Who wants to buy a house with 8% interest rates? Right, nobody. And that's the purpose. They want you to stop borrowing money. They want you to stop buying stuff.
Yep.
And they're trying to rein in the government, but the government can't stop spending. So now we're in a dilemma, right? It's like the interest on the debt that we owe is increasing so rapidly that at one point, I think we're close to almost $1 trillion just in interest rates eventually, real soon. So there's coming to that problem. It's like we're going to have to print more to reduce that debt, right? They inflate the debt to the point where it's actually a lot less money. It costs a lot less to pay it back, which hurts all of us, but it keeps the government alive and it's on life support. But whatever, if they don't, then where are they going to get this money to continuously increase the national debt and pay off the interest, which leads to the possibility of a default? Like, hey, we just cannot pay this. We cannot afford this anymore.
Yeah.
So are they going to spark up the war machine? What are they doing? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we see kind of that happening, and the other side of it is, we always talk about inflation. And when you talk about deflation, the other side of it, I've talked about this in the past, but deflation going the opposite direction is even more treacherous than inflation. I think Japan for a long, long time was in a deflationary state, and it's terrible because what has to happen to even get to deflation before that is called stagflation, and stagflation is where legitimately everybody is holding out for the dollar to be worth, or the yen or whatever the currency is, for it to hold out to be worth more money. So for example, if I knew that we were moving into a state of deflation and I need to buy a car and I'm looking at it today and I'm like, well, wait a minute, in 6 months, my money is going to be worth a lot more. So why am I going to buy the car right now? So what does it do? It encourages literally the economy to stop, like to a grinding halt, because people just say, well, it's going to be worth more money.
It's going to be cheaper to buy something in the future.
Yep. So I'll just wait. And that's terrible because our money, if you know anything about how our economy works, it works on what Crusader was talking about earlier, is velocity. That money has to continue to move. And they've put us in a really tight spot right now where Crusader's right. It's kind of a shit or get off the pot. They've got to do something.
Let's talk about something here. So I was sick last week and I missed out 2 big pieces of information. One,
I know
Citizens Bank collapsed, and 2, the ACH payment system also had issues and payments were delayed. People weren't getting the direct deposits. And I actually spoke about this with the branch director in the bank I went to today. And dude, it was actually a pretty big problem. So like, I was thinking, right, we all know the bank uses your money for some fugazi to make money for themselves.
Of course.
Are they trying to survive right now with how bad things are and
offloading your money?
Yeah, they're literally like, well, technical issues on the ACH protocol. We can't send the money or anywhere. Your money's not in your bank account. They're just there like spend, bet, invest, buy, short. Are they doing that to try to make some money? And those 1 day or 2 days as the system was down, did they use that all those hours to be able to make a massive load of money? They'll be like, all right, here's your money back, guys. Here's your money back. Are we going to be seeing more of that in the future?
Well, I'm 39 years old and we used to do a thing called floating checks. You can't do it anymore, but effectively I could write a check when I didn't have the correct amount in my account. I could give it to somebody. They could take it to the bank. They could put it in. It would actually go. And I knew that I had basically 3 days to cover, 3 to 5, but generally more like 3 days. And that was called floating checks, where it needed to process. So it took a couple days. What's happening with these banks, whether they admit it or not, and I talked about this on, I think it was a TikTok, is that when these banks deny you or tell you, oh, it's going to take 5 to 7 days or this, that, or the third. Listen, it's 2023. The technology is there. They can instantly check. They have ways to verify. They can pick up the phone. They can do these things. But that 3 to 5 days on a massive scale, your 10 grand multiplied or extrapolated out by however many hundreds of thousands or millions of people for a couple days worth of interest is a massive, massive number. And when they are struggling to survive, it makes sense for them to do. So they won't directly admit it, but it happens. And I've talked to people in the banking institutions that admit, hey, I shouldn't tell you this. Somebody that I work out with sometimes says, I shouldn't tell you this, but yeah, we do it. And so the reason, part of the reason why we believe in the ethos that is Bitcoin is because there's none of that fugazi going on. It is a decentralized asset that doesn't have that middleman making decisions to play with your money. No, the network goes. And that's, you know what I mean? Code is law. It just happens.
So yeah, we're going to see more banks do that to try to keep afloat, because Citizens Bank, right? At the beginning of the year, we saw banks collapsing left and right. We're like, oh, this is it. This is the doom and gloom we've been waiting for, right? And then out of nowhere, it just stopped. Just stopped. And then it's like, oh, okay, we're okay again. And then now just randomly last week, we see a bank collapse. We see the ACH program. You know, are these banks now doing this?
Are they colluding?
Is that how they're like trying to stay alive, right?
Yeah.
With these high interest rates, with their bond yields being upside down, they're not making any money.
They got to do something, right? I mean, ultimately, the reality is, you know, in the construction world, I've joked around about being construction rich or construction poor, and you have tons of money going out at a time and tons of money coming in at a time, and it's like all over the place. These banks have that on a massive scale, and so instead of like asking, you know, instead of like going to a customer and saying, hey, I know the inspection's not till tomorrow, but can I get paid today or something like that, right? Whereas you have that, the banks just say, oh, well, we have an issue going on. It's going to be an extra 1 day, 2 days, whatever, when the reality is it is your money that they are playing with and they are earning off of in the background. It's wrong.
Let me ask you another question. Do you think we're going to see money printing this next year?
Yeah, because with it being an election year combined with the political unrest, you know, basically that war machine that you were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't see any way we don't.
The unrest?
I don't see any way that we don't. Yeah, but I don't think we can talk. I don't think we can talk about it on the stream here because we're trying to keep the channel.
Crazy.
But yeah, I do. I think that I don't think that they're going to have a choice. And at some point, ladies and gentlemen, what we've talked about for a long time is that the CBDC thing is going to happen. Whether it's going to be a, you know, oh, we had a hack or a breach of the system, and now don't worry about it, we got it, and they flip you into the CBDC or what? The reality is the current fiat system does not work. It's been broken for a long, long time, but they've been able to kick the can. I think we're at the point or at the verge in the next 5 years or less where we're going to go full on CBDC. They then also take away your privacy along with it.
Do you think that is
a game plan?
Do you think when that moment comes, right, let's say in the rest of this decade, somewhere before 2030, when that switch is flipped, will that also mean that the U.S. defaults on their debt? Like, hey, the U.S. dollar has collapsed, it's dead, it's no longer. Now it's USDC 2.0.
Well, shit, if that was the case, they'd do it right now.
I'm just saying, right? Let's assume that doesn't exist right now as a stable coin, and they're just like, hey, we're going USDC. Right. You know, CBDC, that's our new currency.
I don't think so. And, you know, and I'm not an economist, so I'm speaking just from, you know, my knowledge in the, you know, financial sector.
Speculating.
I'm speculating. I think that the entire world is in on this plot, right? Because everybody is operating effectively on fiat, and the countries that aren't are the countries that, oh, what do you know, are against us, and they are the ones that are right now stacking gold, stacking Bitcoin, and making decisions in the background to try to back physically their money again, going back to what we were 1971 and before, when we were on the actual gold standard. So no, I don't think we're going to be able to default on the debt, but I think, and the reason being because none of the rest of the world is going to go for that. But I think what they will go for is like, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Type of thing. Where like, this is, I know I sound like such an old man.
I'm glad you called it yourself.
I knew that's why you started laughing.
For the goose,
right when I
said, right. So, Okay, pop.
Right when I said it, they're like, okay, daddy-o. You know, I think that the rest of the world is in on the same plot scheme
So
that the
how do you
United
think the
States
national
is.
debt can go before
Well, I don't think that it can, I don't
to
think
the
that it's
top?
going to just I
You
think
don't
that
think
it's
there's a top?
effectively going I don't think that it's effectively going to stop. I think we're going to figure out new ways to basically soothe and massage
Dude,
the issue for the
ju-
people.
just think about this. In 23 years, we can round up to 24. We went from a national
Surplus.
surplus
Yeah.
to a $33 trillion debt. In the last 4 months, we printed 1 trillion. In the month of October, almost a full trillion. In the next couple of years, if we don't stop, we're gonna be like $100 trillion in debt. Easy at that rate.
Oh, yeah, at the rate we're at, and then at the
Yeah.
point that we start printing again and everything else,
Yeah.
that's kind of my point. They're going to have to create the only way that it's going to be is going to be a worldwide crisis, I guess is what I'm saying, to where it is a financial crisis where the whole world is in on the scheme. And then it's like,
Just everybody
okay,
defaults. Everybody's like, "Hey, we're all broke. We ain't paying nobody
so we
back."
better move everything over digital and make it so that we have no privacy and all. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is for your protection. Just like the bank tells you when they, deny something, it's just to protect you. No, it's not. It's FDIC insured. It's to protect you. I think it's gonna be the same type of idea. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So no more doom and gloom, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to bring you you guys watch the show probably because we like to bring a little bit different conversation to the table. And the reality is, I think we see through a lot of the things that otherwise people want to bury their head in the sand, or they want to look at the best. Hey, we're the government, we're here to help type of deal. We're just not with it. And a lot of Bitcoiners and a lot of people in the crypto space recognize the banking institutions for what they are, and they're criminals. I mean, it just is what it is.
Don't worry, Glenn. So, we will get to the ADA versus Solana. we will get there.
Glenn, you have our deepest sympathies. We're getting there. But first of all, smash the like if you haven't already. We got about 60 people in here. We love you guys. It's Tuesday, and you could be hanging out anywhere, but you're hanging out with Debate Crypto. So thank you guys very much. Lots of new stuff coming. Lots of fun stuff coming. Let's kick it off,
all right,
Crusader, with the game. Why don't we do... Okay, so listen, before we do this, I want to tell everybody, we can't give you all the juice right now. We can't give you all of the details. We're just going to give you, we're going to let you see the game.
Yeah,
we're going to explain to you how it works. A little
demo.
We're going to play it.
Yep, exactly.
But we can't give you all of the info right now. But what we can tell you is that we want you, the viewers of the show, to win money. Like, that's the goal here, right? We might sometimes bring on another influencer to play the game and give it away to no matter what, it's getting given away to the communities. And we'd love for you guys to be a part of that. Okay. So just throwing it out there. The only way that we can really make this, fair, because we can't put everybody on the wheel. Every dollar that you guys throw out there as a super chat, we will put your name on the wheel once. And we're going to, obviously, I'm going to be notating this in the background. We're not actually playing the game today, but if you want to be the first contestant on the show, we're going to start the game here in just a second. Throw out a super chat. We're going to go through the super chats, notate all of them. We'll put your name on the wheel, and when we start the game, which we're hoping to start next week.
Yes,
is the game plan. We will make you the first person on the show. So just throwing that out there. It's the best way for us to do it, and we want to make it even because listen. You can win up to, at least for right now, it could get higher, but right now you can win up to $1,000. Okay.
That's right.
So, Crusader.
That's right. So just quickly iterate. If you guys want to be a contestant on the actual game show and actually try to win that money, send in a super chat. For every dollar super chat you send, it's one entry to the wheel. We will spin the wheel at the end of the show once we have an accumulation of super chats, and somebody will be chosen. We will reach out to them and get their information to put them onto the show, and then we can play the game live with them and give away $1,000 if they win $1,000.
Crusader, what is the the best? I'm trying to think. This is one thing we didn't discuss. The best way for whoever puts the super chats, you think? Or
Twit? Yeah, after we spin the wheel and somebody gets chosen, they got to be obviously on the show, and we have them reach out to us on Twitter, and bam. Then we'll set up the connection.
And then we'll set up the connection through Twitter. Okay.
That's right.
So you guys heard it here. Super chat, every dollar, put your name on the wheel. And this is the game that we are going to be playing, and we're going to be giving away. We're going to be doing this regularly also, by the way, just to be clear. Like, we're going to try to be doing this like really regularly.
Every day we're not doing Trading Wars or a 1v1. This is going to try to be the replacement. It's going to be a news show / game show where we get to give away some
news, trading, game show. But we really want to be able to give these away. So let's check it out, dude. Share your screen. What you got?
Here it is.
Flip or hodl, baby. So explain how it works, Crusader.
So it's very simple, right? It's our little iteration of deal or no deal, right? But it's crypto. So we're gonna pick a case, right? We're gonna pick a number here. Which number you want to pick?
Right, so we'll start, and
we'll
1
through 24.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with number 14.
14. All right, so that's ours. Boom, it's golden.
So that's now my case.
Yes, I own your case. You're holding that case right now.
Okay.
So now we get to pick 5 cases.
Okay.
Right. See what we get, and then see what happens after that. So, what's your first case that we're picking here? Why don't you can ask the chat to help you
chat.
out.
Yeah, chat. So drop some case numbers in there. As he said, we're gonna pick 5 cases right now. You can see it's from 1 penny up to $1,000. Like we said, it's our little iteration of deal or no deal. Drop some numbers in the chat. I'll grab one of the numbers out of the chat for the first couple cases. So chat. Let me is the chat working right now? Because I feel like
chat just broke.
Because I feel like Green Day Profits says 2's my lucky number. All right, go with number 2.
All right, 2. So
number 2. What was under number 2?
$12.
Okay,
that's
cool.
right. That's a good one.
Because he's disappeared. Okay, Crypto Chef says 13. Let's go with 13.
13. All right, boom. $15.
$15. Okay, I like it. I like it. A1 says 8. Number 8.
8. Boom.
$7. This is working great. I love the chat. And then let's see, who haven't we used yet? Have we used French Toaster? No. French Toaster says 7.
7. 400. Okay.
All right, we can deal with it. We can deal with it. And then I'm a dork says for the 5th one, number 12.
Number 12. Boom. Number 12 was the penny.
12 was the penny.
Penny's out.
Okay, so the bank's offering me $113 right now.
Right.
So I have my case and I have everything that's still left. I can either hodl
or flip.
Or flip.
If you flip, that means you continue and you keep on going. If you hodl it, you take $113 home. And
let me see what I got left here. I got 40, 50, 55, 60, 75, 100. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here.
I've got 5 boxes above $113, right?
A lot of money.
But 3 of them, dude, I'm freaking flipping, baby. You know me. We flipping.
All right, we're gonna keep the game going.
All right, we're gonna keep the game going. We're gonna touch on an article, guys. So stick around. We're gonna continue to play. We're gonna touch on an article. Come back over to this. Continue to play the game. We haven't seen any super chats yet. So guys, if you want to be the first one to try to win $1,000. We're getting ready to start this. So toss super chats at us and we will put your names on the wheel.
We'll continue. So what's the next article? And then we'll continue with the game.
The next article is right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's talk about this. Forget cat memes. The next crypto bull market will be driven by TradFi. And this is kind of what we were talking about this a little bit. Well, we've talked about this a lot, really. Get ready for the next crypto marketing surge, but don't expect it in your inbox. Consider how financial institutions mark their ETFs. Some, like Van Eck, target the Web3 community publicly on platforms like X that's visible to everyone. But most firms will market their ETFs to traditional audience, the traditional way, private, one-by-one, outbound marketing and events. The recipients of this campaign will be traditional finance stalwarts, more familiar with blue chips than private keys. Imagine a financial advisor with a sales target emailing their affluent clientele. They're sharing articles about the blockchain technology's potential, discussing the impressive ROI of the latest crypto ETF, and debunking common misconceptions about cryptocurrencies. This is a coordinated strategic effort to cast crypto in a positive and compelling light, led by the advisors who inform what makes up the portfolios of many of the largest pools of capital. So, Crusader, this is effectively suggesting, right? So, Crypto Chef, let me put that down.
Oh, Crypto Chef, baby.
Thank you,
first
baby.
Super chat.
All right, first super chat. Crypto Chef, $2. All right, so his name is on the wheel. His or her name is on the wheel
2 times.
2 times. All right, cool. They're effectively saying that the marketing structure actually might go old school to reach crypto clientele now. Like they're effectively saying, hey, We're going to be calling people. We're going to be emailing our personal clientele. We're going to be talking to them about the goods, the bads, the uglies, like what's real, what's not real in the crypto space. Doesn't this seem like to me, it's kind of a counter,
baby.
Well, it's kind of counterintuitive though, right? We're talking about almost going back in time where people don't want to answer their phone. They don't want to do some of these things that they're effectively saying they might do. But here's what I think. I think they're going after their current clientele that they already have the ins with. We're like, hey, Mr. Mr. Goldstein. Yeah, whatever. We know you got all this money hold up, here, and here. Let me talk to you about some opportunities in crypto. But the crazy thing is, right now, they're not allowed to do it. The same person that works at Chase that told me all of the craziness that they do in the background is the same person that is not allowed to hold crypto, is the same person that is talking to me about the fact that he's not allowed to talk to his clients about crypto. Hey, we got another super chat, by the way. Oh, Zane really wants to play 10. Well, hold on a second. What is 10? Hold on. What is 10 ZAR?
There's like 10 pennies.
Hold on. What? What is 10 ZAR? I gotta look this up.
I don't know.
Hold on. This show never.
While you look that up, I'll give you my opinion here. I think what's happening is obviously they know the BlackRock ETF is coming. They know that there's a lot of old people with a lot of money, with a lot of large amounts of money out there, and they're gonna answer the phone and they'll be like, "Hey, we got the latest, we got the greatest, the Bitcoin. It's time to buy it, baby. It's legal." And then they're gonna just make it happen. And I think that's how they're gonna reach out. I do agree with the article. TradFi, right? The old traditional finance system with the BlackRock ETF will lead the charge for the bull run here. We're going to see a lot of institutional money, a lot of companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets, and a lot of old money coming in for Bitcoin. So I do agree with that. The means of it, they're going to be calling people up. Are they going to be sending, birds with a message on their foot? Are they going to be sending smoke signals or something? Maybe. I don't know. Whatever gets them to answer, right? Buy, right? Whatever.
Care to guess what 10 ZAR is in USD? Because I just figured it out.
10 pennies.
And now we got to decide. Now we got to decide if we're gonna. You know what? Hey, listen. Moving forward, guys, give it to us in dollars. I'm gonna honor this one just because it was funny and it added to. It's 54 cents. We'll honor it.
I knew it.
We'll give you half of it. We'll give you half of a slot on. No. We'll give you a slot on the wheel. But guys, try to give it to us in USD.
In dollars.
What's his name? I'm putting it down.
Zane. Oh, we got New World Crypto.
Hold on. How do I say it? ZA, because I'm not looking at the screen.
Just ZAY. Just put ZAY. Don't worry. ZAY and then NNE.
NNE, and that was one spot. Okay.
Yeah, one spot.
And then you just said who? New World Sean?
Crypto just dropped $20 super chat. Says Keeper and Crusader sending you love, respect, and $10. You guys rock and roll. Smash those likes, everyone. Dude,
thank you very much. Dude, Sean, we missed you, bro. That. We need to chat soon. We miss you, bro. And Crypto Gambler just sent 10 USD. All right, Crypto Gambler. 10
Let's go. That's
Crypto
right. 20
Gambler.
20 spots
with a name like that. You got to get in on this, right?
You got to. Come on. We're getting it's get the $1,000 is on the line, right? $1,000.
Yeah. No, super excited. Okay.
All right.
So they're going traditional. I think I can see it to kind of wrap things up in a nice little bow. I'm just curious to see how fast the movement happens in the markets when these type of things start. You talk about it being a green light opening the floodgates. I'm not so sure.
Dude, when the ETF gets approved,
I don't know.
Look, everything that the XRP community talks about, the switch flipping and everything going bananas and stuff, that is what Bitcoin's going to do when the ETF gets approved. We saw what happened when it was fake ETF, right? It was off to the races instantly, right? We saw how fast Bitcoin went from 26,000 to 35,000 on just what technicals on just whatever, right? So imagine when the ETF gets approved and we know the trillions of dollars are coming, baby. And the money printers right behind it going burr, burr, burr. It's buy time. People are going to want something to protect themselves. And Bitcoin's been the best performing asset, no matter whether you want to call it a hedge against inflation, you want to call it a safe haven or not. It's still performed better than anything else in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And
can't argue that.
That's going to be the selling point for institutions to the old money. It's like, hey, forget about gold. Buy this thing. This thing is going to astronomically pump.
Yeah.
Buy.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Green Day Profits in the house says for the homies, $10 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. We got you on there. I just put it in the notes just a second ago. People are excited about winning $1,000, bro, and we're gonna do this regularly. I'm excited. We've got a whole game plan for this. Like we said, guys, we can't give you all the juice, but it's coming, and I'm super excited about it. This is just gonna be fun. Okay, let's switch back over. Let's see where we're at. Right. Okay, so chat.
Where we are with the game?
Let's take a look. Okay. Right. So we still have, can you move us to the middle? Yeah. So we still got 1,000, 750, 500, 300, all the way down to $40. And then we've got, some junk over on the left-hand side we don't want. Okay.
All right. So drop in the chat. We got,
what do we got? We got five more
cases.
Five more cases.
5 more cases.
All right, chat. 5 more cases. What are we going to do here? Give it to me, chat. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick number 23. Uh-oh. Did you freeze?
You there? There.
Did you freeze?
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Did number 23 did it go? Did it go?
Oh, was 23 chosen?
23 is well. That's just I'm picking that one. So 23.
Okay. 23.
Come on, baby.
Oh, somebody in the chat I said 22. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out. What's 22?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
The chat said 22.
Okay.
$40, baby. Let's go.
All right.
That was a good pick.
Yep. I can take that. Okay. Devano Cyrus says 1.
Ooh. 1. 35. That's good. Let's go.
Right.
B Baker dropping another super chat for $5.
Hold on a second. Let me drop
baby.
that in there.
That down.
Baker has a $5 super chat. Let me drop that in there.
Let's go.
B Baker, $5. Thank you very much, B Baker. Excited to get one of you guys on so you can see you guys on camera too.
Dude,
FU says 21.
21. $55.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Come on, fam. Let's keep this going. Listen, Keeper needs to win this $1,000. I'm taking it right out of Crusader's pocket. So come on. Right. I forgot to tell Crusader how this game worked, but this game is from my pocket or from Crusader's pocket to mine. Let's see here.
Next case.
Well, I was going to pick number 23, and the chat hasn't thrown another one out there. So 23. $60.
$60.
Okay. All right.
That's not bad.
How many more we got?
We got
one more to pick, right?
I believe we got one more.
One more to pick. 11.
11. The chat says 11. What was it? Oh, it was 11 was like a penny or something.
No, it had already been the penny.
It was the 50 cents.
No, was it above the 300? Because look, might have been a biggie because the 300 past that is.
We'll see it right now. So we got $145 as the offer. Are you flipping or are you hodling?
I mean, dude, you already know. I am the keeper, but I am not keeping that. I am not hodling on that. Let's flip it, baby. Let's go.
All right, let's keep it going. It was 50 cents. Number 11 was 50 cents.
Oh, it says it on there. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Chat.
We got some more numbers now in the chat. 69.
Well, 69. That'd be an interesting box to pick. It might. Well, never mind. I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. Okay, so let's keep it going. I've got.
We'll be back.
Let's talk about the Bitcoin. Let's talk about the Bitcoin. Let's talk about Bitcoin. We've got 2 things with Bitcoin we want to talk about.
Right.
More than 700,000 new Bitcoin addresses created in a single day as Bitcoin flirts with $35,000. Well, it didn't just flirt with it, it passed it. A crypto trader says that a couple of on-chain signals are suggesting that Bitcoin is gathering bullish momentum under the hood. Trader Ali Martinez, it's probably Ali Martinez, says hundreds of thousands of new Bitcoin wallets were created on Sunday as Bitcoin touched 35K. More than 700,000 new addresses created on Sunday alone. This is an important milestone as Bitcoin network growth is one of the best price predictors. Now they show this the number of new addresses, which is in the yellow here, as we see, and then we see price. Well, look at that. With the exception of effectively right here, I mean, in the past month or whatever, we're moving up as the addresses, for the most part, go up. There's a couple little spots. There's like a little spot here, a little spot here. But yeah. So let's see. The analyst also says that Bitcoin's current price is now above the cost basis of long-term Bitcoin holders, an on-chain metric that tracks the average acquisition price of all coins held over 6 months. According to Martinez, the on-chain signal has historically preceded big Bitcoin bull rallies. Says Bitcoin recently crossed over the 6-month to 3-year holder cost basis, 34,150. So what that means, guys, if you're wondering, it's saying that if you've held for 6 months to 3 years, the average cost basis for anyone that holds Bitcoin was $34,150. So all of these people are now in profit. And they're saying that is a signal of it moving up. It says if Bitcoin maintains above this level, these holders previously underwater may be back in profit. This could signal a shift to a bullish market sentiment. So Crusader, let me ask you, do you think, now traditionally, historically, we've seen it, right? Oh, Crypto Gambler said $10 US. Hold on a second. He just said don't pick 3, but we got to put him on. We got to put him on for. We're putting him on for 10 more. Then you know what I mean?
More, yeah.
We're putting him on for 10 more. So Crypto Gambler, I'm going to add to yours. So Crypto Gambler, you're actually going up to 20. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it. Do you think that as we press forward farther and farther and farther into the Bitcoin cycles, as we push farther and farther away from 2008, 2009, right, when Bitcoin was created, do you think that that's going to correlate overall, like as more and more and more, or do you think there's going to be a point at which there's going to be just so many wallets with just like really minute amounts of money that's going to kind of curve off?
Yeah, the wallet number right now is an adoption curve metric that people are like, well, the more wallets, right, the more people are being using it. But there is metrics out there showing that like one person has over 10 wallets easy, right? Because you can just create wallets left and right anywhere, right? On MetaMask alone, you have multiple accounts. You got like 10, 20, 30, and just, you're just one person.
Not Bitcoin.
So no, not Bitcoin, but I'm saying for like Ethereum, right, or whatever. And then Bitcoin wallets, right? You can have multiple Bitcoin wallets as well, very easily done for you. So it's not a great metric, but it is a good metric. You want to see the number increasing. The more number, the higher the number, the higher amount of people are using it, right? You can average out. So it's good in the meantime as a little thing for, when you're seeing some adoption happening right now. But for sure, long term, right, everyone is going to have some sprinkle of Satoshi amounts in their wallet, right? We've talked about this when the super cycle, whatever it is, Bitcoin ETF, whatever. At some point, we're never going to talk about full Bitcoins ever again. No one's ever going to say, how much Bitcoin do you have? Oh, this costs X amount of Bitcoin, right? It's going to be how many Satoshis did it cost? Because the number of Bitcoin is going to be so high that it doesn't make sense. Things aren't going to be valued at half a Bitcoin, right? Only like rich people will be buying things that are half a Bitcoin or a Bitcoin plus or 2 Bitcoins, 3 Bitcoins, whatever it was. Normal average people are going to be dealing in Satoshis. So the number of wallets at that point is going to be kind of irrelevant, right? It's going to show that the world has adopted Bitcoin. There is massive adoption worldwide, for sure. But there would have to be other metrics at that point that really solidify, like, hey, there's this many amount of users on the network, right? And there's other ways to do that. And the tracking of the amount of wallets is always going to be a little fun thing, but it's never the most reliable. But it's good nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that it will show adoption to a point at this where we're at right now. We'll see increased growth. We'll see, obviously you're still going to have pullbacks in the markets when wallets are increasing because there's going to be a bunch of, and I think that's the other part too, right? When the bull run kicks in, there's going to be a ton of people dumping in, and we're going to have pullbacks as all of that's happening. So it's just kind of an overall metric that just says, hey, this is a generally bullish signal. And we always look for in crypto and in other assets too, we look for confluence. We call it confluence. We're looking for multiple indicators that suggest that something is happening in one direction or another. This would just be,
one easy metric is how many people have been Googling how to buy Bitcoin or Bitcoin, where to get Bitcoin, stuff like that. Like those Google searches have been going through the roof. When the bear market started, it was literally down at the floor. It was dumping. Nobody was searching up anything about Bitcoin.
Yeah. So I'm excited as we continue to see more and more adoption and more people learning about what this thing called Bitcoin is. I have somebody close to me that's reading the Bitcoin Standard right now and has said like how incredibly interesting, like she was talking about how like, holy crap, like I didn't realize like that this is like really freaking. And I was like, I told you, like it is a reality when we talk, when we joke around and talk trash about the Fed and this, that, and the third, like we're not exactly joking around because we know the blinds have been pulled up and we know what has been going on for so long.
It's like the Wizard of the Oz, right? When you watch behind the curtain and you're like, oh, so that's how it all works, right? Oh, snap. You can't unsee once you see behind the curtain. And that's what the Bitcoin Standard really is. It's just a demonstration and explanation of how money really works. How does things happen in the background really? And then once you see that, there's just no unseeing. There's no reburying your head in the sand at that point.
I just want to take a brief second to say, smash the like if you haven't already. If you're on mobile and you don't know how to do it, X out of the live chat, hit the like, come right back in. And then we're playing Flip or Hodl, which is our new game, which we are introducing to the public. We're introducing it to you guys for the first time. This is getting ready to kick off. If you don't know what we're doing here, every dollar that you put in as a super chat puts you on the wheel. I think we should spin the wheel on Thursday, Crusader, by the way. I was thinking about this. We should spin the wheel on Thursday of this week during Trading Wars.
Our last episode of season 1.
Last episode of season 1, we'll spin the wheel, and then that person will, we'll interact with that person and get them on to do the thing. So yeah, and if you guys are tossing in super chats, every dollar gets you a spot on the wheel, and somebody's going to win up to $1,000. So if you're just joining us, that is what we're doing. Okay.
All right.
Chat. Hit me with some numbers. Now I'm going to say, we're picking another 5 cases. Crypto Gambler said, do not pick 3. So I'm going to stay away from 3. He even gave an extra $10 for me not to pick number 3. Devon Osiris says Bitcoin is pumping.
Oh, it is 35,600, baby. Let's go.
Ooh, let's go. Chat. Hit me with some numbers. We need to, okay. So FU says 6 and 9.
Which one you want to pick first?
So let's go with 6. Let's go with 6.
All right, $3.
$3. I like it, baby. Let's go. FU calling out a good one. All right, let's keep it with him. Go ahead, hit number 9.
Here we go. Ooh, 750. That one right in the gut. Right there in the gut. Liver shot right there.
Yep, for sure. That one hurt a little bit. All right, so Alex, good afternoon. Alex says 16.
16. All right. $100. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
All right.
Not what we want to.
Oh, I lost you. I lost you. Please don't. Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Okay. Green Day Prophet says 5.
75 $75. Okay, that's good. Let's get it.
All right, baby. We're still on the board, baby.
One more.
Okay, we're still on the board. What do we need? One more?
$1,000 still here.
One more?
One more case. We got $1,000. We got $500.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
200. We still got the $1. Still got the $5.
Yeah, we still got some low balls.
20, 25.
All right,
$50.
So Devano says 24.
24. Uh-oh. Are you sure?
24.
$50. $50. That was $50. Not bad.
All right. $153 offer from the bank. Flip or hodl. So we've had $113 offer, $145 offer. This is our highest offer yet. We've got $1, $5, $10, $20, $25. Those are all garbage. I don't want them. Okay. I like 2, 3, 5, and 1,000. Okay, so at this point, the question becomes like, is the $153 like something that I like gotta have right now? And you already know what time it is. I like to play the game. So
it's the beginning of the month. You got to pay some bills.
Flip it. Yep. The 153 ain't going to pay the electric bill. So we're going to flip it. All right. Moving on. We've got, what do we got? 2 more rounds to go.
We got 2 more rounds of 3. Now we're dropping down to 3 cases.
And then the next final, which is basically if I want to flip my case or not.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what
time is coming to an end.
We'll see what it looks like. All right, cool. Smash the like, fam, if you haven't already. Thank you guys for all being here. All right, let's talk about it. A lot of people have actually no. You know what? Let's hit Bitcoin real quick again because we were just talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin network stops for about
I gotta share my screen. Bitcoin is pumping so hard right now.
Is it? Go ahead.
Yes.
Hit it. Let me see.
Look at this thing, dude.
Ooh.
Look at this.
We got some erection, some green erection candles going on.
Bitcoin took its Viagra today.
Bitcoin boner. Let's rock. Dude, what are we at? 35.8?
35.8, bro. Just running through resistance right now. Just cutting through it like butter.
Daggone. Well, I don't know if let us know in the chat if you guys have seen. Obviously, we're streaming, so if you guys have seen some sort of news or something that's happening, let us know in the chat. Hey, it could be just nothing more than just the market's doing what the markets do. That happens quite a bit, but let us know if you guys do see something. All right, so the Bitcoin network, as it's pumping right now, it also stopped for an hour the other day. From time to time, sorry, not for the first time because it's not that, the Bitcoin network experiences congestion. As a result, the transaction fees increased. Today, the network of Bitcoin stopped for the 5th time in history. There was no block production on the network for approximately an hour, but never fear, right? There was a network stoppage where congestion occurred. Once again, faced blah, blah, blah. I was explaining it without reading it. There was a network stoppage and congestion occurred. According to the data provided by Colin Wu, a Chinese blockchain cryptocurrency journalist in Bitcoin.com, block production could not be achieved on the network from 11:47 a.m. to 12:56 p.m. today. So it's back basically an hour. After the approximately 1 hour interruption, block production resumed. So now they show effectively, kind of the actual transactions happening, the amount of reward, the fees, the volume, all of that good stuff, and where we had some stoppage. The last time it stopped was for an hour, twice in May of this year, and twice for approximately 2 hours in 2021. So it's literally happened 5 times. The network congestion in May affected the cryptocurrency exchange giant Binance and forced the exchange to temporarily suspend Bitcoin withdrawals for its users. The increasing popularity of Inscription and BRC20 was cited as the reason for network congestion at the time. So Crusader, at the time when that happened, that's referring to the ordinals, right? Yeah. Explain to the people what the ordinals were effectively.
Basically, it's a way for Bitcoin to have NFTs on it, right? It's a different way of stamping your PNG or JPEGs or whatever it is directly onto the different blocks, right? Instead of creating a token, how NFTs are normally a token on top of a blockchain, it's directly onto the blockchain. There's been a lot of discussion about scrubbing them off, filtering them out, which is a possibility. I say go for it. Literally, it's been nothing but garbage put on there, and people have been literally selling Satoshis, right? Because they're all in an individual Satoshi. All these different NFTs, they've been selling them for hundreds of dollars, and like rare numbers have been going for like thousands of dollars. And it's literally a money grab. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm all about NFTs, and doing that, but dude, the way it's happening here is like, why are you spending hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars of your Bitcoin to buy one single Satoshi because it has a pixelated duck face on it, right? Oh, it's a rare Satoshi number. Who gives a flying fadoodle cake, right? Like the amount of Bitcoin that you're holding, those $200,000, $300,000 of Bitcoin, are going to be way more worth in the future something than that Satoshi with a duck face that in the next 3 months will become irrelevant and nobody cares about it or wants it in the first place.
Listen,
so all it's done, and I said it from the beginning, was going to cause problem on the blockchain. I thought it was
you did say that. You did call that.
I thought it was going to be a hidden attack on the blockchain for it.
Regarding duck faces, there are a lot of women out there that like to overdo the lip injections. So the duck faces seem to be a very popular thing. Not, in my opinion, something that should be done. But no,
definitely not.
Yeah,
just I get a toothpick and just like pop it, just like
like it's just. You kiss somebody and you bite their lip a little too hard and it starts deflating and like spraying whatever that junk is out of their lip. Oh boy, thank you for following Debate Crypto, guys.
Bitcoin's trying to break resistance here, bro.
Trying to break 36.
Yeah, the last wick that I had was to 35,941. It's at 35,878. If it can break that wick, it's going to be breaking market structure and really moving up to the upside here. We could start possibly making a move for 40K.
Apparently, duck lips are an epidemic in Norway. Glad to see we've got people watching in Norway. Shout out to you, Post. We appreciate you all the way from Norway. Glad that you are here. Yeah, I agree with you though. The inscriptions, the ordinals on the Satoshis was like, to me, not necessary, but here we are, right? It's crypto, and people like to, add their own little flavor and flair on just about anything they can. I think it was unnecessary, and you were right. You called that a while ago. All this is going to do is cause congestion when it's not needed. Bitcoin does what it's supposed to do. It operates the way it's supposed to operate. Why do we need to fix what ain't broken? Is effectively
go build NFTs on XRP or something. Go do something over there. XRP got nothing going on.
Go build it on XRP. Can't ever lose an opportunity to take a shot at XRP. All right, fam. Back over to Flipper Hodl. If you're just joining in, this is a game that we're going to be playing quite a bit moving forward. We're giving everybody the opportunity to win $1,000. This is our version of Deal or No Deal. It's called Flip or Hodl. Doing pretty well so far. The offers have been around $110, 120 bucks,
153 bucks,
150 something bucks on the last offer. So we've got $1, $5, $10, $20, $25, 200, 300, 500, and 1,000. Now we're going down to 3 boxes. And just as a reminder, if you're just jumping in, every dollar that you put as a super chat puts you in. And I want to throw this out there. We have got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We've had 6 people put in some very generous super chats. So thank you guys very much for that. Your names will be on the wheel, and we will spin that wheel on Thursday on the last episode of Trading. Well, it's not the last episode of season 1 of Trading Wars to see who's going to be coming on first to win some money. Dude, let me just say this before we pick these next 3. We want to give away money, people. Okay. So like, that's the goal here. So come on here and don't suck at this game. Okay. Just come on here and get your money, right? Keeper, I'm playing right now. You guys have been helping. I'm probably not going to win, though. These games are not friendly to me as a whole, but we shall see how we end up here.
Hey, all right. We're doing good so far.
We're doing good so far, for sure. All right, so 3 cases, chat.
Let's get it.
Hit me with it. What numbers are we picking? I saw actually a crypto gambler toss 3 of them out. Which one of these 3 do you want? He put 420. What you put? 420. I wonder as he pass.
Well, we already picked 24. So only 4 or 20.
Oh, hold on a second. Alex just tossed a super chat. Alex Kaimana, $10 super chat. Let me add Alex on there. Thank you, Alex. Alex Kaimana, $10 super chat. And again, guys, we will be announcing, or we will be spinning the wheel on Thursday. So make sure you're here for Trading Wars.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this again tomorrow again as well. We're going to be doing this every single day that we're not doing Trading Wars. And we're going to be interjecting the game into the show. Yep, and we're going to be picking somebody. So just make sure this is the first week we're demoing the games, or we're letting people find out about it. Come in, let your friends know. And then once we pick the first person on Thursday, from then on, we're going to try to make it as consecutive as possible.
Yeah, we need to get the first one out there. And like we said, we gave you most of the information. The information on its face, though, is exactly what we said. Somebody's going to have the opportunity to play this exact game and win $1,000. So, or more, but yeah. All right, cool. So, let's see. Cases, people, cases. Come on, hit me with some cases, chat. What we got? Let's go with number 4. Crypto Gambler said number 4.
Ooh, $500. No bueno.
All right, well, he's gonna redeem himself right now with case 20.
Case 20. What's that be the $1,000?
Don't do it.
Oh, 25. I know I felt a little pucker. There was a little pucker.
There was definitely the butt pucker. We want that 1,000, baby. We're not playing games here.
All right, we got one more. We got one more case. Somebody in the chat, let Keeper know.
Somebody paid us not to say 3, so we're not going to pick 3.
Which one are we picking up next?
I think the chat is silent on it right now. So I'm going to say
$1 out there.
I'm going to say case 19.
Out there.
19 is calling my name. I'm not sure why, but case 19 is calling my name.
Might be calling your name because there's $1,000.
Come on, baby.
There.
Come on, baby.
There's $1,000.
Come on, baby.
Ooh, $200. Not the greatest pool.
Ooh, boy.
Not the greatest pool.
So we got $148 offer. We got 113, 145, 153. Now we're moving in the wrong direction. $148. So we still have the 300 and the 1,000 left. But on the left side, we have 1, 5, 10, and $20. My gosh, bueno. Can't even get through the drive.
Are you flipping or are you hodling?
Bro, at this point, I don't need the 1, 5, 10, or 20. The 148 to me still doesn't pay the power bill. So let's flip it. Let's get it.
All right.
We are nearing the end, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been waiting for it, and then we'll finish the game. Let's talk about Solana. Everybody has been
Solana versus Cardano.
Talking about one.
That's right.
You know, it only took us about 50 minutes or an hour to get there, but we're there. All right, let's talk about it. So that hopefully that person's still here. Solana set to take market share away from Cardano, according to Bloomberg crypto analyst. Bloomberg intelligence analyst Jamie Couch says Ethereum competitor Solana is well positioned to perform stronger against fellow ETH rival Cardano. Couch says that Solana has a lot more daily users than Cardano, but that ADA's market cap is still about 75% of Solana's market cap. He believes Cardano will start market share to the more active Solana ecosystem, driving Solana up against Cardano. Cardano still commands a market cap of 75% of Solana, despite only having 16% of the daily users. This trade has more to go. Looking at his chart, the trader suggests that Solana versus ADA, right, broke above its bear market resistance and remains in its bullish trend. Solana's market cap is $17.3 billion at the time of writing, while Cardano's is 12.71. Couch also notices that the number of Bitcoin addresses still holding the King crypto after making 2 purchases has reached a new all-time high. He suggests that the investors are holding for the long term as they anticipate approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF by the SEC. Despite having a 100% rally in 2023 so far, it's been firm hands. Bitcoin addresses, let me get rid of this stupid thing. Bitcoin addresses that have bought twice and not sold hit an all-time high of 844,000. This amounts to over 3 million Bitcoin, or 16% of the circulating supply. Hodlers will make the ETF investors pay up. Crusader, I have a question for you. Do you think, and let me pull this up real quick. Do you think, and I'm going to pull it up right here. All right. So I was looking at VeChain, so I got to scroll back up here. Right here. Okay. Boom. Solana, Cardano. One's $44. One's 35 cents. This is, first of all, to be clear to everybody listening.
Clearly,
I'm buying
Cardano. It's going to hit $1. I'm going to become rich.
So, yeah. So to be clear, exactly what Crusader was just alluding to. Just because something is 35 cents and because something is $44 does not mean, well, you just can load up on the 35-cent one and you're going to have a lot better returns than the $44 one. Because as you look over here, we have a little thing called market cap. And the market cap of Cardano is 12 billion versus 18 billion of Solana. Now, generally, when it has a larger market cap, it has more trouble moving, okay? That being said, with these numbers where they're at, I still think they have a lot to go. Let's look at Solana. Solana's all-time high, and again, this is not. I'm just showing you this so that everybody can kind of see where the peaks were. Solana's all-time high was this all the higher it went? 258.
Yeah. Bro. How much higher did you want that thing to go?
Well, I just thought for some reason that it got over 300. No. I know. It was literally a couple bucks, you know what I mean, in 2020. But yeah, so about $250, $260. And then when we go back over and take a look at Cardano, so basically it is a 6x effectively from there. Cardano, on the other hand, and again, this is not a way to just analyze what's going to happen. You definitely can't do this.
You mean you don't buy it just based off of all-time highs?
Cardano was almost $3, which is basically it
did hit $3, by the way. That's incorrect. It hit like $3
and
like
$3.
10 cents.
Okay, so it's basically a 9-ish X from where we're at right now. I just want to know your opinion, Crusader. That's the information on its face. Neither of those things actually matter versus where things could go. Do you agree with what's being written? Do you speculate that Solana is going to outperform Cardano?
Anything's possible when it comes to marketing, right? We know that Solana had a lot of marketing behind it, has a strong NFT community behind it, and it had a lot of VC and big money behind it. And they can do it again, right? They can pump it out. They can definitely market greatly and just get it out there. They're great at marketing and creating some type of hype on the network. But they do shut down like once a week, right? They always have problems. So they're very heavily centralized. They're not great for the actual blockchain technology itself because they're always having problems. Cardano, on the other hand, might not have the best marketing, but it has the test of time. It's been around multiple bear markets, multiple bull markets. It's performed very well in every single one of them. It's been growing in smart contracts. It's been growing in the NFT community. And the Cardano NFT community is a very strong community as well. So I look, to be 100% clear, I hold both. I hold a very small amount of Solana, an extremely small. And
Trader, you own Solana?
Yeah, I own a very small amount of Solana. I bought it, I believe, at the beginning or sometime in the middle of this year when prices were really low.
I'm interviewing for a new co-host, by the way, everybody.
I bought a small amount of Solana. Or I think it's like I bought like maybe $200 of Solana.
So a really small amount. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
extreme amount. And then I have a huge amount of Cardano. I have a lot. If I were to look at all the tokens that I own by token amount, I think Cardano's my largest.
Okay.
I think.
Well, if you had as many Bitcoin as you did Cardano, we wouldn't be sitting here. We'd be sipping old fashions on the beach.
But I'm just saying, in general, a lot of other tokens or whatever. I think Cardano's like my heaviest bag. In general. So I am a very big believer in Cardano. I think Cardano's going to do extremely well. I do think Solana can do well again. Obviously, it's been proving itself lately by performing extremely well. People that bought it, right? I'm up like almost 50%, or actually I'm up almost 100% on my investment on Solana.
Yeah.
But it was a small amount. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to go buy one or the other. I'm just saying I definitely believe there's going to be marketing well done by Solana to pump its numbers. It's a top 10 coin, right? Yeah. People are instantly going to be buying it when new people start coming in. They're going to see it. It's going to be more visible to people and on exchanges. More of the crypto-friendly exchanges, of beginner-friendly exchanges, are going to hold it. So I believe it's going to perform well. I know the top 10, you know, they move less, but they're also the safer bets in the long term.
Well, first of all, just kind of a shout out to CVO. CVO just texted me, Crusader, and said, if Solana, you're in the chat, I think. If Ethereum doesn't hit $1,930 on this pump, I'm gonna scream. He's been calling for that for so long. So shout out to you, CVO. Hopefully that 1930 gets hit. You know, I want to see my ETH bags pumping. I do want to say, piggybacking on a little bit of what you said, I think the difference is that Cardano has the stronger, what I view to be, at least for now, community in terms of like drinking the Cardano Kool-Aid. However, what you said, VC money for one, and for two, advertising. You know, the advertising in the crypto space, because we're all speculating on most of these assets. I think that's where the difference is going to come in, because Cardano, you hear Charles Hoskins talk about it all the time. Look, I'm a philanthropist. I'm here to change the world. I don't care what my token price is. I just want the network to work and do what it's supposed to do. My gut reaction is to say that if you're looking at number of X's, is that Cardano is going to outperform Solana in terms of its value now versus where it's going. That's my gut. Dude, I could totally be wrong.
Imagine, but just think of it. Let's just do the basic moon math, right? From its current point to its previous all-time high, right? Yeah. It's terrible math, but let's do the math.
So it's a 9x versus
9x for Cardano versus what for Solana?
What's Solana at
250 right now? It's like $44 right now.
Yeah, Solana's at $44 right now, and is it so basically like about a little bit less than a 6x, 5.5x,
and that's basic terrible
math you should never do. But
you should never do. But if we are to assume that we're going to hit new all-time highs on the top 10s, right? These are top 10 cryptos. They're not like meme coins or anything. Coins, people do assume that the top 10 will hit all-time highs again, even with diminishing returns, and possibly go even a little bit higher than that as well. Yeah. So just reaching its previous all-time high, Cardano's already massively outperforming Solana.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to end up happening.
Cardano all the way, baby. Let's go.
All right, so we're going to finish out the game. First of all, Crypto Fan, we appreciate each and every one of you for being here. If you haven't smashed the like, smash the like. This is a game we're going to be playing moving forward. We've got some more information to give you guys, but on its face, this is what we're doing. We're going to be giving away the opportunity to play this game live with us so that you can win $1,000. Hopefully somebody does that, immediately. We're looking forward to giving away money. And if you do give a super chat, just kind of before we finish this, if you give a super chat today, we're going to put your name on the wheel for every dollar that you put in. We've had a number of super chats. Thank you to everybody that's done that. We will spin that wheel on Thursday, so make sure that you're back for Trading Wars, which is the last episode, which Team Keeper is going to take the trophy home. The last episode of season 1 is this Thursday, in which Team Keeper takes the bag, bro.
And the wheel, for everybody out there listening, because you kind of missed that spot, but for the wheel means whoever gets on the wheel and they get selected, they come onto the show to actually play, and then be able to get the opportunity to possibly win $1,000. That's what the purpose of getting on the wheel is.
Yeah, the super chats get you onto the wheel for each dollar, and then the wheel says, "Boom! This is the person that was picked." Boom, bam, slam. They come on the show. They have the opportunity to play. They have the opportunity to win the $1,000. Okay, what are we down to? 3 more cases?
Picking 3. We're picking 3 more cases. And then we're I think we only get to pick one, and then we have to choose the whether you keep the case you chose originally or not. So 3 cases, guys. 3 more numbers. Drop them in the chat real quick. Smash those likes if you haven't already. 3 more numbers here. Let's go.
Yep. All right. Let's see, chat. Come on, help me out here. You guys have been picking fantastic numbers. Listen, this is tough, right? We're down to the 300 or the 1,000. So let's see.
FU says 15.
FU has made a bad call today, but hey, he's also made a good call. So go ahead, FU. Get it. 15.
$20, baby.
Yes.
$20. Let's go.
All right, baby. All right, baby. I'm not sure what Patriot Caveman is trying to say here. Like,
17?
Am I picking 7? Yeah, Green Day Prophet said it too. So 17.
Ooh. No bueno.
Am I holding the 1,000?
Dude.
Yeah. Did my number 14, right?
We're about to find
the
out.
The number 14 is near and dear to my heart. Is it $1,000 or am I going to get hammered? I don't know.
We're about to find out.
Okay.
One more.
Green Day Prophet says he's got 3 good calls. All right. One more case, chat. Come on.
We were told not to pick 3. So it's either 10 or 18.
3. So it's 10 or 18. What are we going with, chat? 10 or 18? 10 or 18? Come on, chat. We're going a little bit long today. We apologize. We did stretch this out throughout the show. So apologize that the show's gone a little bit long today. Come on, 10 or 18.
Come on, 10 or 18. 10 or 18. Guys, drop it in the chat. Somebody knows.
Is our chat falling right now? I know somebody's putting it in there. Okay,
10. We're saying 10.
10.
Oof. Not $1,000, baby. Not the $1,000. The bank is offering $225 now, the highest offer that we've seen all game.
Okay, now let me say this. If somebody's on the show right now,
they average take the $225.
The average person, I believe, at this point, with $1, $10, and $1,000, should take the $225, right?
Dude,
but I am anything but average. Okay, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna flip it?
And I said I was gonna see it through. I'm gonna see the whole game through. Flip it.
Flip it. All right. We get to pick one more case, then we choose which one we have. So we were told not to pick 3.
Okay. Well, okay.
So it's 18.
But then hold on. But then let's play that out. If we were told not to pick 3, right? And I think who was that? Was that Crypto Gambler? I think was the one that said that.
Think so.
Okay. So, but if we were told not to pick 3, that means that he thinks 3 is the 1,000. So I would have to flip. Okay, you know what? Pick 18. Pick 18. Right. That means he's got to think 3.
Here we go.
Come on, baby.
Are you ready?
Come on, baby. I'm ready. I think.
Are you ready?
I think. I'm not sure, but I'm
here we go.
Come on, baby.
Ooh, the $10. The $10, bro.
Dude, are we gonna win
$1 or 1,000?
Are we
$1 or $1,000 right now, bro? So now you gotta keep it or change it. If you keep it, we selected case 14, right? That's the one we have. We reveal what's in there, and that's what we take home.
This is fundamentally a problem for me. Okay,
is in there. Okay, we're good. But if you change it, and $1,000 is not there, we change it for number 3. Number 3 has $1 in it. That's what you take home, bro.
This is fundamentally a problem for me. The number 14, near and dear to my heart. And
figure out what the chat has to, and let the chat help you. Flip it, keep it or change it. Keep it or change it.
I know. Okay, let me say this. In the movie 21, we talked about this earlier, but in the movie 21, they tell you that statistically, when given 2 doors and they say, do you want to keep yours or do you want to switch it, right? If you want to go for this one or do you want to keep, switch? Statistically, the answer is you change it, okay? But in this instance, because the number that I picked is an important one, baby, I'm gonna keep it. All right. I know the statistics. I know the statistics. I'm hot because listen, I'm keeper. I love the number, and I'm gonna keep it, baby.
I would
come on, 1,000.
I would keep it too.
1,000.
Let's see what the chat says.
And I want to tell the chat. I want to tell the chat.
I agree.
This game is total code random. Like if we win this, I'm telling you right now, this is pure freaking insanity and luck. But if I get that damn dollar, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm keeping it though. I'm keeping it. Keep it for keeper. 14.
We're keeping it.
We're keeping it.
We're keeping it.
Yep.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Last chance.
I'm positive.
$1,000, baby.
Woo! Bro.
$1,000, bro.
Hold on. I want to say this. We just showed a game that we said we would play through all the way. The very first time, the chances of winning this game are not good. Like, well, I mean, winning. Hold on a second. Let me back that up. Winning, you've got 100 chance. You got a bunch of chances to win.
Yeah, you got chances to take money all the time.
But the $1,000, bro, we literally had you got 25 cases. Effectively, you have a 4% chance, but really it's even less than that because you're deciding to take offers or not. Woo! Crusader, let me give you my wallet address. Let me send you my ETH address right now because I need it.
What was it? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
crickets are in my ear. I can't hear anything.
I couldn't hear anything. Crypto fam, listen, we showed it to you. Okay, I've got everybody written down. Thank you guys very much for the super chats. Thank you for participating. We are going to be spinning. We're going to be putting your names on the wheel the number of times that you put super chat in. So make sure that you are here on Thursday for the final episode of season 1 on Trading Wars. If you have not signed up already for Trading Wars, we've had a number of people trading. Somebody that I've seen, I think the person, I'm not positive, but somebody that has been watching us on the regular is going to win $1,000. Like they're set up to win it. And so I'm excited to give that away. Right. And now we've got somebody that's going to be on the wheel for the moment that we're able to do the first. And again, we'll give you the final piece of information. There's no like curveball. We just can't announce one piece of it, but we're giving away the opportunity to win $1,000. Exactly like you said. We just can't announce the last piece.
Dude, it was fun. It was fun to play. I can only imagine when there's actual money on the line.
$1,000 worth of ETH from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Imagine when there's somebody actually with money on the line in here, right? A regular person from the audience getting their opportunity to win $1,000. And I think it's going to be emotional. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be very engaging.
I want somebody to do what I just did.
Yeah.
Like we want to get, I want somebody to get $1,000, bro. Like I'm rooting for people. We are doing this to give money to the community. I'm excited about it. Crypto fam, you could have been anywhere on a Tuesday. We appreciate you for being here. Make sure that hey, listen, we'll be here tomorrow too. We're going to be having some fun tomorrow. Make sure that you guys come back. If you haven't noticed, we've been kind of tweaking and twisting and just doing some different things, preparing for this next bull market. We're having fun with the show. We're trying to go full time doing the show. So any support you guys can give us, we really do appreciate it. So thank you to all of you who are just here. Thank you to those of you that hit the like button. Thank you very much to those of you that gave the super chats. Somebody's going to win some money. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. We love you. Just remember, question everything.
Trust nothing.
And until next time, hodl
like it's hot.
We'll see you soon.